This question probably isn't as profound as some of the others, but it's an animal question, and I know we have a lot of animal lovers, so maybe they'll like it. I've recently gotten a dog after not having an animal for a long time, and because I traveled a lot. So it's kind of different this time, and I find myself stressing out probably way more than I should about the well-being of the dog. And I worry that...
Why did you get the dog? From a place of empowerment? From a place of loneliness? From a place of fun? What was the vibrational basis of getting the dog?
Well, actually, it technically belongs to my partner. So it's his dog, but we live together, so it's... But I was in agreement with getting the dog from a place of fun, from loving animals and missing not having them for so many years. And I don't remember it being an issue before, or, maybe I've just gotten more empathetic over the years with things to do with animals. But I would like to know a little bit more about what goes through their mind with regard to... There are times when we have to leave her alone for maybe several hours, and I worry about that. And maybe I don't know if I'm way off base, like, well, they're so connected, they don't even know, the difference between an hour and 10 hours, or I'm just not sure. And so I just want to know.
This beast does not have long, lonely spells, but sometimes what happens when you leave an animal in its pureness, in its willingness to express completely. In other words, it's not holding back out of embarrassment, and it is letting you know from its behavior how it feels. And so, for example, when your keys begin to make that noise and you begin to head for the car and the dog begins to get excited thinking that maybe he is going to get to go along and then doesn't, the exuberance for going is strong, but the disappointment in not being allowed to go is weak, because the animal does not cycle in the way that you do. It does not sit and brood. It does not resent being left. It does not worry about how long you're going to be gone. It doesn't worry that you're going to get into an automobile accident and never come home. In other words, the beast is more living in the moment. And so the discomfort that you were having is superimposing human traits over the beast.
Okay, well...
Esther is always enjoying the movies, especially the animated movies, where they are putting human characteristics on all of the animals. And Esther will say it's no wonder that people now worry about the beasts, because they think that the beasts are as messed up as humans are, but it is not the case.
So they don't really have a concept of time, like if I'm going an hour versus several hours, it's not...
Well, they may have a concept of time, but they don't have a concept of lack of you.
Okay. Well, and that's good. That's what I was hoping you would say, and that's what I was thinking. I guess the reason I was concerned is that the response I get from her when I've been gone a really long time just seems like so much more... like, oh my God, like she was going to die if I didn't come back.
Because she is happy to see you?
Yeah, but it seems as if I'm only gone a little while, she's this much happy. But if I'm gone a really long time, she's so much more happier. And so that's where I thought, well...
So there must be the other end of that somewhere. In other words, if I'm gone... We do not see that it is that way at all.
Okay. Well, that's good news.
She may be wanting to reassure you.
Okay.
She may be wanting to soothe you, but an animal, for the most part, is very, very reflective. In other words, an animal who is, for the most part, pure positive energy, while those that are domesticated do have a soothing nature. In other words, they often will come and be with you when they feel that you could use some upliftment. If you spend a long time in a vibration of despair A beast who is pure positive energy will find reasons not to be with you. In other words, initially, they'll try to cheer you up like any good friend would, but in time, the animal will not jeopardize its own good feeling vibration. Those of you who've had any experience with beasts will now maybe understand what some of their behavior is about. Esther notices, even with Lovable Cat, who roams around the office property, that the happier she is, the more present that cat is. And when Esther is very busy and has many things on her list and is moving very fast, the cat will just stay clear because she can feel the difference in Esther's vibration.
Mm-hmm.